I'll get a hot show.
Tony KATZ, great to be with you. Facebook, Tony KATZ Radio. Is Keurig trying to save face? Well, this boycott regarding Sean Hannity and the coffee maker seems to be working. It seems to be working very, very well. You know, just yesterday we were discussing the fact that boycotts, you know, the conservative side of the aisle doesn't like them. They don't like to do them. They don't get involved in them. They work. They work. Now, I did say also yesterday, please don't be breaking your machines. You can throw it out, I guess, but give it to somebody who might need it. You know, there's some homeless center that would love to be able to make coffee for people. There's some, you know, some place that would love the donation. You know, breaking them, but I guess that was just a big deal. You want to show your disgust. This is because Keurig and some other sponsors, because of Media Matters for America, which is a horrible organization filled with liars. I say so, I mean it. Clearly, I should say it maybe a bit better. Media Matters for America is created solely to take down the people at Fox News and solely to discredit conservatives on any level, any chance, any way they get, and they are willing to manipulate the truth as often as possible to make that happen. These are the facts as presented. So when Hannity was interviewing Roy Moore, they made it seem like Sean Hannity was okay with what, child molestation? Basically, is what they did. That he somehow expressed support for this in regards to Roy Moore and this 14-year-old who had an accusation. This woman who was at the time 14, and now this woman who was at the time 16 says something else happened. And so people were like, you're going to pull out of Hannity? Forget you when they start destroying their Keurig machines. And now the Keurig CEO has come out with a statement to his employees, not saying that they will advertise on Hannity. No, but rather what they're saying is, how dare anybody on social media say we're not going to advertise on there? This is social media. This stuff lives forever, and now this is kicking our ass. I mean, this is beating us bad. And the videos have been everywhere. It's a top trending story all across the place, and they're slowly trying to save some face. Some smart coffee company is going to become a sponsor of Hannity real soon. Smart coffee companies and coffee manufacturers, whether it be roasters or the actual creators of machines, they should be sponsoring conservative hosts all across the country, specifically radio hosts in Indianapolis. But this boycott concept, which is something that conservatives are not into, does work. Creating noise, creating a focus, I should say, works. It really and truly does. And it has to be remembered. It is awful that, I mean, I've been a guy who has been opposed to and uninterested in boycotts for forever. I don't enjoy them at all. However, how many times do you have to see that it works in order to say, okay, it works? Okay, we have to make our voice heard. We have to make our pocketbook heard. We have to let these companies know that it's not okay to side against somebody who's a conservative just because Media Matters for America or some other claptrap from CNN decides that, oh, this is horrible, and oh, it's bigoted, and then everybody jumps on and the celebrity machine jumps on. The people have to have their voice, and they have to utilize social media to make that voice happen. No, I don't think you have to destroy your machines. I think you should give them to people who could use them for good. And you do it in the name of Hannity. That would have been my advice. But I can't deny the reality. Such a loud voice was given to it, and such a focused voice was given to it on one company, that you're seeing the company kind of figure out what they're going to do here. They're dealing with this, which is a huge step forward. So on the next time that clearly conservatives or those people who aren't aligned with the celebrity progressive left are being maligned, you have to pick one sponsor, all of us, and say, that's the sponsor we don't purchase, and now we're going to tell them why. And you got to get them to realize the error of their ways. This is how it has to work in order to try and level a playing field and be able to make sure that all the voices are heard. I'm Tony KATZ.
Hammer and Nigel.
Twitter has now